Hello and welcome to my video tour of California City, California. In this video, I'm going to be taking you from one end of the city to the other and talking to you about what California City has to offer. So here is California City Boulevard on one end, and we're going to be taking you all the way to the other end. Everything that California City mostly has to offer as far as businesses and restaurants and amenities and so forth is located near California City Boulevard. Now here is a view of the desert, and this is a pretty general idea of the desert and the area around the city. There's lots of these green bushes, lots of open desert, lots of flat land, and you can see beautiful mountains in the surroundings. Now LA is surprisingly close. You can check your Google Maps to see how far away you actually are from California City, California, but it's going to be around 2 hours. And Palmdale and Lancaster are going to be even closer. So here I am, and I'm taking you to a drive to the airport. Yes, California City has an airport, and the airport has a restaurant, and they have some planes on display, and you can see I'm driving by some businesses. In the last 2 years, there have been a lot of business developments in the city, especially related to the cannabis industry. There's a lot of land that's zoned for marijuana, and down here is almost at the airport. It's about a 5-minute drive from California City Boulevard to get to the airport. Here's some more land, and I'm now turning into the airport. And you see there's this rundown airplane here, kind of cool to look at. Using another kind of propeller plane. Here's a view of Foxy's Landing. This is a restaurant right at the airport. You could look out the windows and maybe see some planes landing. I don't know how busy the airport is, but it's a restaurant at the airport, which I think is pretty cool. Here's a view of outside the California City Airport. It is hot here most of the year round. It's summertime, but there is some changes due to the seasons. Here's another plane on display. So if you wanted to do something different, you could always go down to the airport and go to the restaurant. They also have some events here every once in a while. Near the airport is a storage facility, storage lockers. Here's just one that I found. There may be more in the city, so if you're planning on storing things. And near the airport is also the animal shelter. If you're looking to adopt an animal or get any of the kind of services that the animal shelter has to offer, California City does have an animal shelter. Now back on California City Boulevard in that part of the city, they have a dispensary, a gun store, and a hair salon. Right as you enter the city, can't miss it. There is public transportation. There is a bus stops throughout the city. You can catch a bus throughout the city and possibly even out of the city. Quite a few liquor stores and markets. Here is Gloria's Mexican restaurant. I believe there is one or two, maybe more Mexican restaurants in town. But look how nice it looks inside. Really festive, nice lighting, nice seats. Looks like a great Mexican restaurant. Definitely worth a try. And in the same business parking lot is the Coyote Cafe. And here is also a Creole styled restaurant where they do a lot of frying foods and so forth. And there's the menu there. It's a really cool place looking on the inside, and lots of nice seating and things for sale. There you go, there's the menu. And there is a fashion store. And there's also a laundromat. And this is in the business center as you're driving into the city. Here's a view of inside the laundromat. So in this video, I'm going to be covering just a lot of just basic stuff, just so you know what's here in the city. Here's a donut store. And don't forget a hardware store, Ace City Hardware Store. There's always buildings being built in California City. I see them all the time, new buildings. Plenty of churches. Here is a Spanish church. There's also many different kinds of churches. Don't forget the farmers market, which is at Central Park, which I'll talk later in the video. Here is another church that is open. Don't forget your gas stations. Here's a Tripco gas station and just a view of California City Boulevard. Cars driving by. There's a Bank of the Sierra. There's also another bank in town, which I'll show later. So here is another business center parking lot. Here is a realtor's office, Coldwell Banker. There are also other realtors and offices in the area. There is some post office drop-off points. You can see there's some offices that are available for rent there. And I'm just walking by, and I'm going to be showing you all these businesses in this business center. And there's quite a few business centers. There's a thrift store in town. So if you wanted to get thrift clothes or items, miscellaneous things, the secondhand shack is there. Here's a haircut place called Claire's Cuts if you're looking for a haircut. Here is another Mexican restaurant, and I will take a look inside. It looks cool, looks nice. It's really decorated, all these vibrant colors. And look at these drinks, man, those look good. Definitely want to check that place out. And as I continue, here is a discount arts and gifts, smoke shops, collectible. This is a really cool store. If you've ever been to Venice Beach, it's similar to like a store you'd find on Venice Beach. The owner of the store, his name is Jerry. He is a really cool dude. I'm actually going to let you hear some of his music. So get ready for that. He does some cool psychedelic kind of rock and roll music. And I will play a clip of that just about now. Here is a Cal City urgent care in case you need medical services. There also are a few other places to get medical care in the city. Don't forget Subway. And here is a sushi restaurant called Tokyo Tuna, I believe. They sell sushi and other kind of related items. Teriyaki bowl, a DJ karaoke kind of place, green tea garden cocktail lounge. Here is Mr. Tomato. They sell hamburgers, Mexican and American kind of foods. Here's a furniture store. Gonna take a look in here. They have a lot of nice new furniture for sale. Some bunk beds, things for the dining room, living room, bedroom. So you wouldn't need to get that shipped to you if you prefer to shop inside. Here's another church, another ministry. Golden Bamboo Thai food. So there is, a variety of food options, and there's still a lot more that we're going to cover in the video, so that's a plus. And here's another beauty salon for haircuts. Here's the Tropicana supermarket. I'm a fan of this supermarket. It's relatively new. It's definitely came about in the last maybe 4 or 5 years. Fill up your water, a lot of fresh produce. The shelves are stocked with stuff, and they also have some specialty food items throughout the store. Had to get myself a snack, and on we go. So there's a tire shop if you need some new tires, which eventually everybody does for your vehicle. You can see another bus stop there. And here's another business center. And in this business center, they have auto registration available, another beauty salon, a spa. So I think that's about 3 beauty salons so far. I know there's another auto registration place in town, so if you need help with things related to the DMV, that's there. A pizza company, a pizza shop. Looks like a motocross kind of parts shop because the desert is perfect for motocross. Some security guard supply store. And a Taste of Fire, another restaurant. Health and wellness shop, manufactured home shop, Cal City Deli and Mini Mart, and a barbershop. So there are some more things available in California City. Here's a self-service car wash. In case you need a car wash, you can clean your car. There you see there's a medical office. And this brown building here is actually a large gym. Well, I don't know if you'd consider it large, but it is a gym. And there are a lot of places available for rent. I'm not sure of the current availability, but these are apartment buildings. There's also a lot of houses available for sale and rent. lots of land that is available for sale, commercial buildings available for sale. So any kind of real estate that you're looking for, you can probably find it down here. There's actually even a drive-through place available for sale. So here's another business center, a smoke shop, a beauty supply shop, another breakfast, lunch, and dinner, kind of a Mexican-American food store, fast rip gas station if you need to fill up on gas. Now this is probably about midway into California City Boulevard. So a drive from one end of the city to the other end, I'd say maybe it's like 8 minutes. It's really not very long, maybe shorter. Napa Auto Parts, in case you need auto parts. Looks like a dog grooming center if you like to get your dog groomed. There's a WIC and a CAPK center for resources. There's Jesse's Pizza right here. So they deliver, so that's a second pizza place. There is a vet. If you have animals and you need to get animal care, you could take them to the pet clinic. Here is a new home that was just built that I want to show you as an example of homes that are being built in the area. A lot of the roads in California City are hard roads, meaning they're paved, but some of them are dirt roads. So I'm just going to take you on a little drive through a neighborhood here so you can get an idea of the houses. And just like any area, the neighborhoods are going to be different in each area. And I would just say this is kind of like an average, kind of area. This should give you a general idea. Here is a martial arts studio and a cleaners. Interested in doing some martial arts or learning kung fu related kind of things, there's that. Here is what looks like a house, but it's actually a hall ambulance. So there are ambulances in California City. Another church right by there. There's also fire stations and police. There are, public services here, H&R Block, medical supply company. So quite a lot of stuff. Here's another hair and nails place. Here's a quick look at the police station. They have an open lobby entrance in case you need to go in there. I don't know if it's open. I haven't tried going in, but the police are there in town. Here's a postal office. You can drop off your packages here. This post office also has P.O. boxes if you prefer to have a P.O. box. And right near the post office, we're coming up on the City Hall. So City Hall is a place to get information about the city. It looks closed because those cones are there, but it could be open. Again, on everything I'm mentioning here, you definitely want to check the hours, check if it's open, because things always change with if it's open or the hours. Here's the California City Library. If you want to check out some books, they are connected to the Kern County Library System, so you can order any kind of books in the Kern County Library System. Here is the fire department, and this is actually quite a new fire department. Their fire engines that they have are really new fire engines, and they look really nice. Here's a Rite Aid that you see in a lot of places around the United States. And don't forget McDonald's. If you like your mainstream fast food, McDonald's is right here. And don't forget your Starbucks. So if you like your Starbucks coffee, California City now has a Starbucks. This is a new installation to the city. And as you can see, it's kind of popular. Here is a Saucy Burgers. May want to do your research on that. Looks like a burger restaurant. There's a Dollar General Market, so you have another option of getting groceries. And continuing on the other side of the street, there's an AutoZone, another place for auto parts. Dental office back there. Here is another bank. This is Alta One Bank. So it doesn't look like there's any Bank of America or Wells Fargo major banks, but there are some of those credit unions. Federal credit unions. There's a view of that Glen Dental. It looks like they're open, but I'm not sure. Here is a pretty cool bridge that you pass through on California City Boulevard. I'm going under that bridge there. And soon we'll be at Central Park. There is a Catholic church right there. And on the other side, there's a kind of a spiritual center, kind of open to all religions, it looks like. Central Park. Now this is my favorite thing about California City personally. This park, I think, is definitely underrated. It has a lot to offer. Inside here is, I believe, basketball courts and just there's a basketball court and indoor facility. They also have outdoor basketball courts, and they have a lot of large grass field for playing soccer or football. You can see here people are enjoying the day. Beautiful day today. There's lots of park to walk around, enjoy the trees, the nature, forest bathing, playgrounds. As you can see here, there's swings, 2 different kinds of playgrounds. This is really a park that you can explore. Here's this lovely lake here. There's no swimming allowed, but I've seen people go fishing here. There's a pool. You want to check the hours for the pool, but it looks like a nice pool. There's an arts and community center, and this is where they'll do like art shows or photography shows a couple times throughout the year. There's ducks here. You're not supposed to feed them, but I do see people feed the ducks. Really cool structure out there that lets you walk closer to the lake up ahead there. As you can see, these ducks are very friendly, enjoying the day. And just look at this lake. It's a beautiful view. If you're looking for relaxation, the park is a great place to just come and relax. The park is never busy. It's always some place where you could relax and find some alone time or play some tennis. There's some tennis courts here. There's a handball court over there, or it could be used for other sports. And we're going to venture and check out more of the park. There is hiking trails, and just look at this view. Look at all this greenery, bugs, dragonflies everywhere. It is really amazing. And we'll continue on this hiking trail. And on the other side of this trail is a walking garden. The actual name of it, it'll show a little bit. You can walk through this area, enjoy the nature and garden. This is kind of a new development. There's walking paths on this side of the park. See people enjoying fishing there. Another lake, or at least it's a body of water. I don't know if you would call that another lake. Just wonderful scenery. It's very majestic. Don't forget the golf course, Tierra del Sol. The golf course was restricted to players only, so I couldn't really go on the golf course, but here is a view of it. You see there's a lot of green there, a lot of areas to putt, some outdoor seating. This is just the front, and here's the lobby for that golf course if you need supplies, golf balls, etc. It seems like a very nice golf course and a lot of area to do golfing. And here's just a view of that lake. You can see tadpoles there. It's really teeming with life. That's why I really consider this like a nature reserve. And you can see different kind of birds coming here throughout the seasons. Here's a close-up of some tadpoles, some fish here in the lake. Here's another look of the park. We're almost going to wrap up this park here. And even though I'm showing you all of this video of the park, I definitely haven't showed you all of it. So there's still some areas to explore and for you to discover when you come to this park. Okay, going back on that dirt trail there. And that is the Desert Rose Garden Club of California City. Their Inspiration Walk, it's called. And there is a community garden. There's that sports area. And here is the Senior Center. Senior Center is also located at the park. They do meals for seniors and most likely offer other kinds of services. So here's another look at some houses in the neighborhood. They have a hotel here, the Best Western, California City. In case you have any friends or relatives or people visiting, they could always stay at this hotel. Don't forget the dog park. This is also on another side of the park. We have animals. They can go to the dog park and get outside and some grass. There's a view of that dog park. They have public restrooms available. Here is a baseball area. Lots of green grass, very well maintained for baseball games. There are elementary, middle, and high schools here. So there is a fully built school system if you have children. There's a desert tortoise natural area, which I won't be showing you today, but it is there and it's beautiful, and I'll let you uncover that. It's an area where you can see other wildlife and trails in the desert. There's an automotive repair shop in case you needed automotive repairs. Here is a drive-through building that's for sale. If you need oil change, there's an oil change center. And here are a view of a butte. It's called B-U-T-T-E. It's kind of like half between a hill and a mountain. And those are wonderful land features to drive up to and explore. A lot of people will hike around here in the desert, and not to mention all the outdoor activities you can do in the desert: motocross, ATV, astrophotography, hiking, bicycle riding, and many other things. Here's a drive through the desert. Here is another feature available: firewood, TV, appliance and repairs. Another view of the city. And just driving out of the city a little bit, and this is off of California City Boulevard. I pretty much took you from one end of California City Boulevard all the way to the other end, and up through here is the desert. You can see there's a lot of hiking and camping out here. You know, this is where people will come for vacation to get away from it all, you know, and some people choose to just live out here. Here's another view of that desert. And that about wraps up our video, folks. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what California City has to offer. It's actually a very big city in terms of land mass. There's lots of land for sale, and it might be just a place that you may want to live or visit. So thanks for watching the video. My name's Brian Wangenheim. That's me. I'm a photographer and visual artist in the area. And see you next time.
Are you confused with today's real estate market? With high interest rates and overpriced housing, it can be hard to find something to own at the right price. Available on Amazon, Getting Dollars from Dirt by author Philip H. Davis is a game-changing book that invites you to embark on a thrilling exploration of this often overlooked asset class. This book is your roadmap to unlocking the secrets of vacant land investment. Inside these pages, you will uncover the transformative power of vacant land as a wealth-building tool. Discover how to spot promising properties, assess their true value, and capitalize on market trends. From understanding zoning and permits to leveraging financing strategies, you'll gain the knowledge and confidence to make savvy investment decisions. With each page you turn, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the profound impact your investments can have on the world around you. Getting Dollars from Dirt is not just a guidebook, it's a call to action. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious novice, this book will empower you to tap into the immense potential of vacant land and embark on a journey toward financial freedom and a brighter future.